Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this afternoon with Barry and Muggles, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Muggles' ability to understand and respond to his obedience commands, the corrections and the motivations that we give the dogs when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Barry's using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of that leash folded in his right hand. That leaves the left hand free to give the correction, and the only correction that we ever give here at school is a little tug and let go on the training collar. And that is the second piece of equipment that we're using, and Barry will go over with it how for you to use it at home during your follow-up training session. Now, Muggles is sitting very nicely at Barry's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that we want to demonstrate for you is heeling. Now, heeling is proper walking on a leash, and the command is Muggles heel. His heel, of course, is not very military because of the fact that he only has 3 legs. But he does know how to walk nicely on a leash, and each time that you stop your feet, he should sit automatically and wait for his next command. So if you're walking down the street and you stop to talk to a neighbor or stop to cross traffic, he should be sitting nicely at your left and waiting for his next command. And the next command that Barry's going to demonstrate for you is the stay.
Stay.
The stay is a hand and a voice command, open flat of your palm, right in front of his muzzle, and the one word firm command to stay. The long sit stay can be practiced right in your living room. When Barry returns back to him, he'll walk back to his shoulders. He walks all the way around him for an additional distraction, ending up back at heel. Gives him some pats for praise, and they're going to do that heel one more time.
Good boy.
And Muggles has the ability to walk long distances on 3 legs. I mean, I guess you already know that. But one of our trainers has taken him for a walk almost every day, and he does really well with it. Barry leaves him in a stay. And this time, instead of returning back to him, Barry's going to demonstrate the come on command.
Muggles, come, good boy.
He's supposed to come right in and sit. And then he goes back to heel and back sitting. Very nice. And Barry will leave him in another sit stay.
Stay.
And then Barry's going to use his name in a happy voice and call him in.
Muggles, come, good boy.
There he comes. And he sits. Very good. And that prevents him from ever jumping on you, which is difficult for him to do anyway. But he approaches you like a gentleman and sits nicely in front of you. Now, the next exercises that we're going to demonstrate for you are our down commands. The first one is down from a heel position. So with your dog seated at your left, you take your left open palm straight down toward the ground and the one word firm command to down.
Down.
And then Barry leaves him in a stay. And you can practice this long down stay while you're eating dinner or watching TV. Incorporate all these exercises into your home. And then Barry's going to return back to him. Muggles should remain lying down until Barry gets back to his shoulders. Very nicely done, and Barry will praise him for that. And then we'll show you that again, just so that you have this to work with at home. These obedience gives Muggles a sense of self, a sense that you're the leader and that he doesn't need to be stressed and nervous all the time.
Down. Stay.
Very nice. Perfect. And then Barry will call him out of his down.
Muggles, come. Atta good boy.
Always praise him when he's coming to you. That's always a good thing. And then he goes back to heel position and back sitting. Nice job. Now the last exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is your down from a distance. So you're going to have your dog at heel position.
Stay.
You're going to leave him in a sit stay. Barry walks out to the end of his training leash. He's going to use his right hand to give the command.
Down.
Now, if he doesn't do it, Barry will take a step in. I'll tell him no.
Down.
And he'll repeat it.
Stay.
Very good. So you have to enforce it. Once you've given the command, you have to make sure that he follows through with it. Very nicely done. Now we've demonstrated for you your heel, your automatic sit, your stay, your down from a distance, and your come. These are the exercises that you need to practice with Muggles so that he's not just your baby, but he's performing for you, that he's working for you. And we're trying to give him a more level head so that he's not always anxious and nervous and afraid. So we've really enjoyed having him. He's done a terrific job here at school. Happy New Year, and thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.